Rangefinders are an essential tool for most golfers, but today I'm throwing mine out. I'm gonna go around without any rangefinder or GPS assistance and see how well I do compared to normal. First off, we have a par 4 downhill. I think it's like 400 yards. It's mid-November right now and there's still no snow in Midway, so the course is still open, but they've gotten rid of all the tee boxes. They've put a bunch of sand on the greens. Like, it's just gonna play very different. Right in the middle of the fairway. It always feels so nice to start off with a straight drive. I'm excited for this one. I think that it's gonna do a couple things. It's gonna free me up, which is gonna be helpful. I'm gonna just be able to focus on my swing, but it's gonna be challenging and uncomfortable because I'm used to like reading every single distance. So we'll see how it goes. Like, I already see my tee shot and I have no idea how far it is. I think the staff also took away the 150 markers or the 100 markers in the fairways. So this is a complete guessing game. What I'll actually do is I'm gonna guess the distance, and then after I hit, I'll actually read the distance and we'll show it to you guys on screen there. I think I drove like 240, so it's gonna be 160 left downhill. So I've got a 9-iron. I'm gonna see what a 150 yard shot does. No way. Not even close. Not even close to the green. All right, I think I already know. I need to club up on every shot. Okay, so overall, I still feel good about that shot. Like, I was able to focus 100% on my 9-iron, right? I hit a really good shot, but the fact that I didn't even get close to the green, I misread that by 20 yards or so. Dude, that almost went in. What the heck? That rolled out to like 2.5 feet. I cannot believe that up and down. What an up and down for par. Okay, we got hole number 2. Supposedly it's 480 to 500 yards. Again, I'm not sure what tee box this is. I'm pretty sure this is the Blues. But we have a par 5. Plenty of room, water on the right. Nothing else to be really worried about with my distance in my drives. I can't get to any of the hazards. So one nice thing about the par 5s with not knowing my distances is that this approach shot, as long as I have a good drive, I know I can't get to the greens either way, whether I'm playing the blue or the white tees. So I can just kind of free up my 3-wood here, see how far we can get. Bad news is I have no idea how far any of these hazards are. So I'm gonna just try to avoid them by aiming left. It's a great shot, but it might bunker? Oh, just before the bunker. Yeah, so I'm just realizing right now, but there's a huge disadvantage with not having distances, especially on a par 5. Like, that shot, it would have been nice for me to be able to see not only how far the green or the bunkers away were, but to be able to reverse engineer and look back and be like, hey, I want my approach shot to be 80 yards in to the pin. Now I don't have that ability, and I can't plan ahead. I love using that strategy, especially on par 5s, to just set yourself up to go up and down when you can, especially if you can't get on the green in 2, which I never can. That being said, we're in a good spot right now. We're probably like 40, 50 yards over a bunker. I don't really care to get it close. I just want to get it on the green. 2-putt for par. Can't complain, I owe that all to my 60-degree wedge. But with all this sand on the green, I just don't think it's gonna roll very true. If anything, the sand will definitely just slow down the ball. Go, that was the right line. We got hole number 3, par 3, uphill, pretty long par 3. If I'm right, and these are the blue tees, we should be about 180 or 175 to the middle of the green. There's a ravine literally right before the green, so I'm gonna club up all the way to a 5 hybrid. Get. Oh my gosh, that was so lucky. I barely skipped over the ravine. I think I'm just on the fringe. Yeah, I mean, ultimately that was just a really poor hybrid shot. It looked so ugly too. But yeah, I got lucky. I've been doing this thing where I'm like topping my balls because I think subconsciously I'm trying to hit far. So I swing fast, puts me all out of whack, and then I end up lifting on the club. Sit, sit. Gotta love 3 holes down, 3 up and downs down for pars. Okay, we've got hole number 4 here, par 4, 400 yards. First of all, I don't know how far those bunkers are on the left or right. I know I've carried both of them in the past, but it's like freezing today, so I don't think it's gonna go nearly as far. Second of all, the approach shots are often just so long, I have no idea what my distance is gonna be on my approach shot. Okay, my drive, I mean, managed to just split that gap right between the bunkers, cleared both of them. Problem is, I have no idea how far that green is from here. It could be like 150, could also be like 220 for all I know. So with that being said, I'm gonna just try to hit a light 6-iron, 180, see what happens. One of the things mentally that's getting in my head is like, I'm trying to pick the right club and then I'm trying to hit kind of as hard as I can with those clubs. So better yet, just like hit nice and easy, let the club do the work. Chances are it's gonna go farther when you hit center of the club face and hit nice and balanced. Is it enough? Oh my gosh. What the heck? How far was that? All right, so I completely flew the pin. That was crazy. I'm so surprised. It was actually 165 yards and I hit it about 178 yards. So I hit my 6-iron really well because I usually hit that like 180. Oh no, sit down. 5-foot par putt now. Shoot. All right, you guys, first bogey of the day. Like, even though I still played that hole really well, yeah, it's like I overshot the pin by 40 feet. So can't be too surprised I got a 3-putt there. Okay, we're sitting at 1 over. We've got a par 3. The advantage with this challenge is the par 3s because I know from the scorecard that it's about 175 yards. I'm gonna hit it nice and easy, nice and light, but I wanna get in the center of the club face and stay balanced. The biggest difficulty is just like the mental game that it plays because you don't have a specific number, which means everything is an estimation. Oh, wow. I thinned it and I overshot the green. Yeah, this is not easy. Straight downhill, it's gonna shoot downhill. Luckily we've got the sand in our favor here to help us slow the ball down, but goal is to get it close, let it ride this downhill lie. Oh my goodness, dude, are you kidding? Telling you guys, this 60-degree wedge just gets me out of trouble. You know, so far, I mean, we're on hole 6 and I'm only 1 up with no rangefinder, no GPS. Honestly, I use my 18 Birdies app and my rangefinder at least like 2 to 3 times a hole. It's crazy that I'm still playing this well. At the end of the day, you kind of just have to use what resources you have and trust and focus solely in your swing. Obviously, on other days, you'll play better with other clubs. Right now, it's my 60-degree for sure. Like right now, I'm not scared to be short of the green or to the side of the green because I'm going up and down very consistently. That feel in my 60-degree wedge, man, just feels good. But anyways, we've got hole 6, par 5, uphill about 500 yards. My goal right now is just to avoid that bunker on the left. I know I can get there, but I think I can cover the bunker on the right. Oh, man, just so money. I know that there's like a sea of bunkers up there, so I know generally where to aim, but I have no idea how far any of those hazards are. It's funny because like from what I remember and what I can imagine, thinking of the bunkers, there were like at least 3, 4, 5 bunkers. There's only 2 bunkers to avoid, and I easily avoided them. I just kind of got scared, and in my head, it's like, oh, there's like 4 bunkers. There's 2 by the green, there's 2 in the fairway. But again, that's like how you can get in your own head really easily. So, I mean, we've got like 30, 40 yards. Probably got 8 feet for bird. It's uphill, I'm just gonna go straight at the hole. Good par and good birdie attempt. Hole number 7, it's saying 140 yards to the middle of the green. We got a flag more towards the front, so I'm gonna just see if my pitching wedge can get there. Pulled it. Hey, it trickled onto the green. Nice lucky bounce. I know I'm playing well with my up and downs, but man, does it take a load off when you have a nice easy 2-putt. It's like end of November almost, and we're golfing in Midway. What's going on? But let's finish strong. We've got hole number 8, par 4, uphill. We've got bunkers left and right. Don't know how far they are. Let's see if we can carry them or split them again. Or just split them again. What the heck is going on? I love it. Like my drives aren't cutting or slicing nearly as much as usual. So they're probably going a little farther. They're going straighter. I have no idea how far the pin is. Playing uphill, I hit a really good shot, but it's cold too, so it didn't go as far. I'm gonna just hit an 8 iron. Could be 140, could be 180. I don't know. Let's hit a good shot. It's right at the pin. Ah, short. It would have gone past the pin. It was the right club to hit. It just landed on this uphill slope and it just kind of died right when it bounced. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. There we go. Hole number 9. 1 over we are sitting at. Best news of all, we got past the long par 3s and the par 4s. And now we're left with an uphill par 5. I mean, it looks freaking far away. 530 yards uphill. Something else about this game when your drives just feel good. It feels so good. Oh man. This is actually nice that I don't have distance because I'm not gonna get nitpicky. I know I need to avoid going left. That's all I know. I'm gonna hit it nice and light. I don't care how far it goes. I just wanna avoid that little pond on the left side. Well, I don't care about how far it goes. That's all I gotta say. Bad news is I probably hit my 3-wood like 150 yards. Good news is middle of the fairway. This is actually a tricky shot onto the green. I'm hitting uphill, pretty elevated, and I don't want to be too past the pin because the green after the pin is like insanely downhill. I would guess that the pin's like 140 yards away. I'm gonna club up to a 9 iron because I'm hitting uphill. Be the number. Yeah, I think I hit over the green, I think. Got about 30 feet left. I've missed this putt. I've 3-putt on this green so many times, so I'm gonna focus on making a 2-putt, but I know it's gonna break right to left. Yes. I ended at 1 over, no GPS and no rangefinder. I don't really know what to say right now. 8 pars, 1 bogey, no rangefinder, no GPS, no assistance. I don't believe it. Like, honestly, I think it's a huge disadvantage. The advantage though, I was able to focus 100% on my swing, hit a good swing. What saved me today were my drives and my 60-degree wedge. The sand slowed down a lot of my wedge shots into the green, so that helped me stop the ball a lot quicker. There's also no one here. There's no one golfing in late November in Midway, Utah. So I think just having the freedom to film and take my time really helped me out as well. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching these videos. If you can, please hit that subscribe button. It makes a world of difference. It'll help me continue to make videos like this throughout the winter. And let me know what else you want to see next. We'll see you next time.